As a transit fanner, do you ever just look for stuff to fan because why not? Most of that stuff happens on the weekends where reroutes and stuff happens and general orders, all of that. So I'm going to keep up with this thing where I basically just provide a little update of what's going to be happening on the weekends or overnight hours, where the general orders take place. With that being said, I will only be looking at the trains due to the fact that there's a lot of buses that I can't cover all in one video without being too lengthy. We will be covering the weekend of 8-3 to 8-4, or just August 3rd and August 4th if you don't be technical. Starting off with the 1 train part suspended in the Bronx, there are no 1 trains at Vancouver Park 242nd Street. The last stop on 1 train will be 238th Street. As a result, take the BX9 or free shuttle bus, which is a BX9. Northbound 1 trains also skip 79th and 86th Street. As an alternative, take the M104 or just take a train at 96th Street and go down, which ain't no damn way I'm doing. Because of that, trains will run every 8 minutes. Same thing for the 2 train. Overnight, trains will skip 79th Street and 86th Street heading uptown to the Bronx. And because of that, unlike the 1, it will run every 12 minutes. God damn. Then again, isn't that its weekend schedule to begin with? Since the 3 will be sharing tracks with the 1 and the 2, it will also run every 12 minutes. Moving on to the 4. Trains will run express between Burnside Avenue and Mosholu Parkway. This means that trains will be skipping 183rd Street, Fordham Road, Kingsbridge Road, and Bedford Park Boulevard, heading to Woodlawn. As an alternative, take a train to Mosholu Parkway and head back down. Overnight, 4 trains, which usually run local overnight, will run express between 42nd Street and 125th Street. I guess if you don't want to keep on going up and down, transfer at 59th Street or 125th Street for a 4 train or a 6 train, as you cannot go back in the station out of 86th Street without an unlimited Metro card. What I would prefer is just take the M101, M102, or M103. But due to overnight hours happening, that might not be, super sweet with you. Because of trains running express on Lexington and uptown, 5 trains will run every 20 minutes. That's kind of normal, I guess. Just like the 4, the 6 will run express between 42nd Street and 125th Street heading uptown. In addition, those same uptown trains will also run express between Hunts Point Avenue and Parkchester East 177th Street. As an alternative, take the 6 train going back down at Parkchester. And because of track work on the Pelham line, every 6 train in the Bronx will run every 16 minutes. And for those who can't make the 16-minute gap or are just too close in between, they will end at 138th Street on the 3rd Avenue. Overnight on this weekend, 7 trains will be boarding at the Hunters Point Avenue and Vernon Boulevard Jackson Avenue stations on the Flushing-bound side. Also, with ongoing station improvements, Flushing-bound trains will still skip 82nd Street and 111th Street. 8 trains will run local between Canal Street and 168th Street heading uptown. Going downtown, 8 trains will run local between 168th Street and 59th Street Columbus Circle. There are no planned service changes for the C train on this weekend. E trains will be rerouted via the F line south of West 4th Street to 2nd Avenue, the last stop. However, heading back up, E trains will run via the F line to 47th 50th Street and then resuming service at 5th Avenue 53rd Street on its original line. Therefore, uptown E trains will not serve 8th Avenue, except for West 4th Street on the lower level. For service to Spring Street, Canal Street, and World Trade Center, take the A or the C train. For service anywhere along 8th Avenue, actually, just take the A or the C at West 4th. And for service to 7th Avenue 53rd Street, take the Delta or the D train at 47th 50th Street Rockefeller Center. B trains do not run on weekends. No shit. Delta D trains run local in both directions between 59th Street Columbus Circle and 125th Street. F trains will run express going south to Coney Island between 18th Avenue and Kings Highway. As a result, take the F train going back up. M trains will die between Myrtle Avenue and Essex Delancey Street. J trains will make the rest of the stops to Hewitt Street, but then after that, you're screwed. You have to take a shuttle bus. G trains are still suspended between Bedford Nostrand Avenue and Court Square, being replaced by the B98 G train shuttle bus. This is ongoing until August 11th. As mentioned with the M, J trains will not run between Hugh Street and Broad Street, being replaced by free shuttle buses. However, that shuttle bus that I had mentioned before will only end at Essex Delancey Street. Therefore, you're going to have to use nearby 4, 5, and 6 train stops, transfer along the A, C, and F lines along the line, or even the L at Broadway Junction if you want to. Jamaica-bound J trains still skip Cypress Hills, and Manhattan-bound J trains still skip Woodhaven Boulevard. As a result, just take the Q56. Z trains. Canarsie-bound L trains will skip DeKalb Avenue, so just take a train going back up. And Manhattan-bound trains will skip DeKalb Avenue, so just take a train going back down. Okay, yeah, DeKalb is just closed. You're screwed. I don't know what to tell you. N trains will run via the bridge in both directions overnight, meaning that there will be no service at City Hall, Courtland Street, Rector Street, Whitehall Street, Court Street, and J Street Metrotech. As an alternative, use nearby 2, 4, and 5 train service. Oh yeah, the 5 doesn't run overnight, so screw that. You can transfer between 2, 4, and N trains at Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center, Canal Street, or 14th Street, Union Square. Also overnight, Manhattan-bound N trains run express between 59th Street and Atlantic Avenue, Barclay Center. So for service to 53rd and 45th Street, take a train to 36th Street and take the train back down. For service to 25th Street, Prospect Avenue, 4th Avenue, 9th Street, and Union Street, take the R train during the day and the D train over the night. N trains do stop at 45th Street and 53rd Street heading down to Coney Island. Because of the Q train having to share bridges with the N, in addition to the R during the day, trains run every 10 minutes. Speaking of the R train, there is no service between 36th Street and 95th Street. R trains will be rerouted over to 9th Avenue on the D line, the last stop. For service to 53rd Street and 45th Street, take the N train or a free shuttle bus, and for service anywhere south of 59th Street, take a free shuttle bus. However, overnight R trains will be suspended. R trains will also run via the Manhattan Bridge, meaning that trains will not serve Court Street, J Street, City Hall, Cortlandt Street, Rector Street, and South Ferry. Once again, use nearby 4 train service, use nearby 2 train service, and use nearby... Yeah, the W does not run overnight or on the weekend. The 42nd Street Shuttle does not run overnight. Take the 7 train. No shit. For the Franklin Avenue Shuttle line until August 9th, B101 buses will replace the shuttle between Park Place and Franklin Avenue. And for the Rockaway Shuttle, Rockaway Park Shuttle trains will be extended to Rockaway Boulevard like every summer and will end in early September. Last but not least, all Staten Island Railway trains will arrive at the St. George bound platform at Princess Bay, Pleasant Plains, Richmond Valley, and Arthur Kill. Now, because of this video being extremely late, y'all won't get to hear my recommendations, unfortunately, but if you want to ask for my recommendations to fan art, you can ask me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this uploading style. If you want me to continue, also comment that below, and I'll see y'all again in my next video if I decide to upload one, which most likely, yeah, but you know what's going on.